What's up, people? Spawny-tastic here. Pokemon just announced Pokemon card game Pocket, and I'm personally really excited for that. I have downloaded apps in the past to simulate opening vintage packs because I can't afford to do that. And they're making an official version. They're making a real Pokemon card app where you get to rip packs. I personally think this is sick. I would much rather play this than Pokemon Go, and I'm really looking forward to this. There's a lot to get into. We haven't been told about what sets are coming, or if they're even using sets that already exist, or if they're going to mix and match artworks and put them in new sets. I'm really looking forward to this. So I noticed that some artworks, for instance, there was a Hitmonlee from Neo Discovery. I saw an Aerodactyl from Dark Explorers. So I imagine that we're going to include most, if not all of, cards that have actually been released. The cards look a little bit different. The set symbols lacking, or I mean, we've only seen literally the prototype, the first announcement of it. It's likely going to change how the cards look, how the packs look, everything. So from what I can gather, we are going to have classic cards in there, cards that have already been released. I don't know how the set composition is going to work, because it looks like, from what we've seen, it's just a mess of all the different sets together. But can you imagine? I don't think this is going to cause any issues at all for people that do invest in physical cards. I don't think this will cause any trouble. In fact, I think this is a good thing. So, what do I mean? I mean, you might be thinking, right, so an app exists now, so we don't need to collect these physical cards anymore. So let's stop buying and selling them. Let's just ignore them and let's move over to the app. Now, some people might think like that, but I think there's a very small minority, because there is nothing on an app that can give you the feeling of holding that card in your hand and owning it and grading it and having, seeing the texture of it and putting it in a binder or putting it in a frame on a shelf. That feeling is exclusive to physical Pokemon cards. You're not going to get that from a digital app. So that stuff's not going to go away. People are still going to enjoy holding the card in their hand. People are still going to enjoy ripping products in the real world. Apps. I don't really like digital downloads, because I feel like if that hardware becomes outdated and we all move to a new thing, a new type of phone, a new device, all that money you've spent on that app is gone. That was wasted. I don't like downloading digital games for that same reason. I like having the physical copy. So the market for physical Pokemon cards is not going to get harmed by this, in my opinion. It's not going to go away. And I actually think this is a positive, because this app might introduce people that have never ripped a physical pack. It might catch people. Like Pokemon Go caught the attention of so many people that have never played a Pokemon game before. Then people progressed from Pokemon Go into the actual mainline games, into the trading cards. So this is another avenue that's going to drag people into this world of Pokemon card collecting, investing. I think this is a massive positive. Personally, you can disagree with me in the comments. Let me know why you think I'm wrong. But I think this will introduce a lot more people to Pokemon cards, which means a lot more physical packs are going to get ripped, which means whatever you're sitting on might, perform even sooner than you expected. I don't expect this app to cause a shortage of physical cards. Like this, there's nothing dramatic is going to happen, but it's going to make sure that more people are introduced to physical cards, more people are getting into the hobby, collecting, investing, whatever. So I am all for this app. I think this is a great idea. I'm really excited to see whether they go for like replicas of old sets. So if they release EX Deoxys on there, for example, if they have the 4-pack arts that we used to with EX Deoxys, if they have all of the cards inside of the set, nothing altered, I'm curious if they're going to make new sets or sets that are exclusive to the app that don't come out in the real world. Is it going to be that we get a real world set, a physical set, and then 2 months later it comes out on the app? Like, how is it going to work? I'm sorry, I keep touching my nose. It's so cold. My nose is running. But yeah, all of this stuff, I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to make this like a news channel, but I thought this was really relevant, and I wanted to say my piece on it like as soon as I could. I'm absolutely in favour of this. I think this is good for physical Pokemon cards. Because okay, let's hear the argument of some people might be saying, well, there's no point opening physical Pokemon cards now because I can have the experience on my phone and I get 2 free packs a day. Why the fuck am I going to pay for packs anymore? I'll just do this. 14 free packs a week on the app. Sweet. But like I said, there is nothing that takes away from holding the card physically, owning the card, having the card in a binder, on a shelf, whatever. That is an exclusive feeling that physical Pokemon cards have that I don't think people want to give up. So one thing I really like about this app it looks like we've got a trading system. So you could sit there and with your friend, they open a pack, you open a pack. They really want your card, you really want theirs. Boom, trade. I'm looking forward to this. So, is there going to be like a marketplace for these cards? Is there going to be? Are you going to see eBay listings for £5 for a Rayquaza Gold Star, a digital Rayquaza Gold Star? Like, how's this going to work? This is exciting. There's also, I think you can play the card game. You can battle. That is something that I haven't ever done. I've never played the card game. I get confused of all the rules and I just give up. But this might be the thing that introduces me. This might simplify it and make me understand it. This could be something that gets me into playing the actual TCG. There are so many reasons why I think this is a positive thing. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys say in the comments, because I don't know right now. I'm seeing mixed messages when I look on Instagram. Some people excited, some people just like, I think people were really expecting a Johto or Unova remake, and they didn't get it. They're a bit pissed off. So, hey, don't blame the Pocket game. I'm really I'm hyped for this game. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments.